Majma! Hi everyone! How is everyone today? I'm a little bit dizzy myself, hence why we're gonna be doing blueprints instead of modeling today. But luckily it shouldn't be too bad. I like scritches, scritches are good. Hi Silver, hi Lemonade. So to go over the usual update board, hang on, wait, let me change a thingy. There we go. Okay, should be fine for now. I've got thing I'm testing in the background, so it's a little silly. But yeah, today we're gonna be doing blueprint. Oh, you can't hear because you're not the words. you're still on way home. Got it. But yeah, today we're gonna be doing blueprints, and then on Wednesday we have a short coming out. Thursday will be the modeling that I was going to do today, but got pushed back. And then on Sunday we have Hightail. I think we're gonna be working on the farm and like the exterior like garden of the wizard tower. I think that's my plans for next Hightail stream. And then as for goals for this week, I'm hoping to make at least like good progress on the ear tracking video, if not get it done. There are a couple things I still need to re-record, and there will probably be more as I edit it down, but that video is in the works and it is coming out at some point, but it's coming together pretty well. So I am excited for that video. But today we have blueprints, which I am super excited for, because I spent some time off stream doing notes. So we have even more updated notes. And one of the things I ended up changing was I completely reorganized how we're organizing people. And as you can see, we've got a whole lot more people that weren't on here before, because I actually did pull up a separate profile of blueprints and get some old screenshots like this one. We still have no idea who this lady is. I have no idea. And there's a whole bunch of people in this picture that I don't know. And there's a Mary Bull who had a recital, and I don't know anything about them yet, so they just have picture, and I assume they're a musician if they're doing a recital. So we'll see how that goes. But we can go ahead and swap to blueprints. Where is thingy? Game capture. And then pause the music, because we don't need that anymore. We've got blueprints music. We're on day 43. Did you know independence from Britain is celebrated somewhere in the world roughly every 6 days? I feel like I shouldn't be surprised with that one. I have separated. Let me tweak the thingy I was messing with before, see if I can get it working better. Okay, we'll see if that works. And then... oh, we need to grab our allowance. And, oh, what were our goals again? I forgot. Pulling up our note thingy. So our goals are get to grade 8 in the classrooms, check security emails, check shelter emails, check lab emails. We set the water level to 13, I think, so we need to get Tomb and get the boat across. And then we need to get the power hammer. And wait, did we not get the power hammer? I swear we got the microchip from the vase already. I saw the broken vase on the floor, so that should be fine. I don't think this game has quantum splitting abandoned, because it is puzzly, but not that puzzly. And then we've got to investigate laundry room, investigate the patio, Get the burning glass, and we need a treasure map into the bedroom. And we currently have a power hammer as the thingy. So let's go ahead and... Oh yeah, there's the broken thingy. So we definitely got the microchip in. So I realized I forgot to unhide that. But that's for the best, because I need to check off the microchip. Microchip is sorted, so that can be scooted down. There we go. There we go. That should be fine. Scoot these up because it's gonna bug me. Now then, hide that and go back to the game. Resume. Gotta be careful not to click the wrong stuff. Oh wait, hang on. Is this alright all the way down? Can we just... No, it's not all the way down. Okay. Fine then. We probably want to do the banner of the king, and then we want black so that we get tomb. It's a shame their Xbox doesn't have enough room for blueprints. Hopefully you can play more soon. There we go. There's tomb. There's what we need. So we've got that. I forgot how dizzy-inducing this is. Alright, we got... What is this door? Hi, handle. Hi. Alright, let me mark that off. I'm gonna take a picture of that for later, though I should be more obvious about where that is, because that's just in the tomb. There we go. Oh, how is Linux doing for you? I've only messed with the Unix, not Linux, because I used to use Unix back in college for some of my classes. Oh, wait, are these? Oh, this is another thingy I need burning glass for. So we definitely want to try and get burning glass today if we can. I believe that is... What is? This is something else again. How did I never notice these? Yeah, the power hammer is tricky because you gotta get the hammer, the battery, and the lever. I think the burning glass is the magnifying glass, the battery, and the metal detector, I think? I didn't realize how many things there were that were, like, burning glassable in here. And I don't even think this one's burning glass. This one's weird. Is this one where you have to do, like, a different order of the thingies? I don't know what the other order would be, though. We only know the order from the chapel. Hi, 8-bit! How are you? What was I doing again? Oh, right, we're going to the reservoir. Hi. Wait, why? Is this not... Oh, did I forget to pull the thingy? Hi, Val! You lick, have fun licking. Okay, that where that should be. And then there's burning glass in there too. What this? Alright, that's just part of map. This seems like burning glass you'll have to do in order. I don't know what order though. Oh, we should take picture of that. We should take picture of this. 'Cause this... Wait! The rune! That's the rune! We know what to do with that! Kind of. We know kind of what to do with that. So we can go to the rune and try that one in. Boat. Oh, that flash spooked me. Where are oars? Where are oars? What is the plan here? How do you do anything with this? You can kind of see the pipe down there. Yeah, it is self-driving boat. We got boat to the side we needed it though, so that good. Next we just need to set the water level to 6. So we need to get pump room again. But before that, I'm gonna go try and get to the rune place. You can hear? Nice! And then, I don't think you missed much with the update, mainly just me saying I was dizzy, which is why going for the blueprints instead of the modeling stuff today. Modeling stuff will be Wednesday. Alright, I'd have to spend them. Do I really want to spend things for another gem? There's just one gem. Gem's a funny word. I don't know why gem sounds so funny right now. Open. And then we go... Few meatloaf and peas. Very nice. I am dizzy. Oh, I should do the dizzy eyes. There's dizzy eyes. The schedule is just the short is releasing on Wednesday, and then the Thursday is the modeling, and Sunday is hightail. I also posted it in the Discord under the announcements channel. I'm glad you do. I'm glad you find it adorable. This one. This is what we saw. And then where is screenshot? Oh, you have this one done? Nice. I need to find the picture. Okay, so it was 1 facing down, 2 facing other direction with those lines. So it's... Oh, not that one. Not that. That's missing the one facing down. Oh, I think that's the one. That looks correct. And then... Don't knock me out with snowballs. What was black one again? What was black for the outline? For element rune. Where are notes? This one. Black was the dots. Black was the dots. So that was... I wish I could save on this game. It don't work like that. You gotta end the day. Where are the dots? There's the dots. Is that not it? Alright, button. Hey! We got it! We did a thing. So we now have 2 of these done. Huh. Hi, Sanders. We got another Batman comic. Very nice, very nice. So then Blackbridge Hotel and Spa. 8 realms in 8 months. The objective was simple enough, but in what order, what route, and where to start? Questions like these are the ones I tend to ignore, as planning has never been my strong suit. Well then, in the true spirit of adventure, I have departed, forsaking both map and plan, and as it happens, the road has taken me south. It seems fitting to begin this journey by visiting a fragment of the Old Kingdom, a landmark as black in realm as it is in name, and a story I feel closely connected to. So I guess that makes sense. And then there's probably the... yeah, there's the puzzle over here. What is this one? It's the Moragi Orinda Aries variation. Due to the overwhelming amount of artifacts bearing the Orinda Aries sigil that were destroyed after the war, Moragi puzzle boxes featuring the infamous black symbol are among the rarest and most valuable collectors can acquire. When black tiles are pressed, the entire row shifts to the right as if on train rails. So that goes right. So that goes that way. And then that there. That there. Oh, do those swap? Okay. Oh, that weird. Okay. So we got that around, and then we want that one. Confuse. How do you get swapped? Because green swaps, and then so we need to get both of these there, then rotate. How do you get those up though? So that there, that does that, then that can rotate there. And then how do we get that one pushed up?
Kona_chant just resubbed for 15 months.
Hi,
okay,
Kona.
kitty.
Thank you
You
for
may
the
has cheeseburger. Love you, Kata summer heart lol.
So how do we get that one there? We just need to get that one up. So how do we get that up? We managed to push that one up. What if we do... Oh, hang on. Closer, I think. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. I made trouble. So that one there. Then I can push that way. Why did those swap places? Troubles. That one there. That one there. Move that over. Then do that. No. Swap. How do you get those like that? I just can't get the last one up. That's my trouble. I've gotten 3. What if I do that over, swap that, up? No, that moved down. Swap. There we go. We got it. Lots of clicking. Okay. We did it.
Eternal 2319 wants cat to shapeshift. Absolute Keidakat comic when? In all seriousness, lobster love?
Lobster love. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how you do absolute Keidakat. I just already am Keidakat. So we're missing the hourglass. That's the one we don't know yet that we have access to. We've got the other 2 done though. Oh, we start with metal detector and keycard today because we had the necklace thingy. So those are pretty useful. That's like half of the burning glass. Well, almost half. That's a good portion of the burning glass. Eat snack? Oh, thank you, Konna. What snack? I have fruit snack. I have Hello Panda. I have Kinder Bueno. What snack? Cough. Panda? Okay, panda. Let me grab. There we go. I got Hello Panda. Up we go. How are we getting out? I just realized. Oh, we have key card. We got very lucky with that key card. Because we can go up through the foundation. Oh, well, I suppose we could have also gone out through the hole in the wall. So either way, we would have been fine. If we didn't have that hole in the wall open, we could have been in trouble. But we'll just go up through the foundation and be fine. Snack make you dizzy. Sometimes it does. Oh, there's anything down here we need. I don't know if this guy's important for anything. I'll take pictures of statues just to be sure. Alright. An Absolute Comics, oh, let's scan that. There we go. Darkseid made the universe so evil triumphs over good. Basically, everything is more monstrous as a result. So Absolute Keidakat is either really adorable or just body horror. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds like Cthulhu. Weird day. Let's do hallway. Of course the light bulb tastes spicy. It's got electricity in it. Ooh, do we garage here? Good treasure trove. I think garage. Get some keys early. No garage key or no car key. If we get the car key, should come back and get picture of the letter and stuff. I don't think it can be played in VR. I've never seen it have VR thingy. Maybe there's like a mod or something, but I don't know. I guess we'll just lavatory here. It's a decent spot for a dead end, and it gets it out of the thing early. Do I commissary here, or do I breakfast nugget? I think I want to go commissary. Why is your pillow moving? Is it alive? Oh hey! Magnifying glass. That's one of the items we need. And then shovel is super useful, so I think we'll grab that too. Oh, and there's money over here. I think we'll do parlor to connect to the entrance hall. It looks like it's expanding out of the corner of your eye. That sounds like what I get when I get dizzy sometimes. The top statement on the white box is true. The gems are not in this box. Exactly 2 statements with the word true are false. The gems are not in this box. Both statements on the white box are true. Both statements on this box are true. Okay. So then in that case, the gems would be in the blue box, because assuming black box is true, then you've got both of these statements. Wait, can both of those statements be true? So true, true. Exactly 2 statements with the word true are false. Gems are not in this box. That would be only 1 statement is false. So then, in that case, if exactly 2 statements with the word true are false, and this one is the true box, then it's either that statement, the top statement on the white box is true, could be false, but we're assuming that one's true, so that one would also be true. And then the 2 false would be this one, but that would mean that one of the statements on the white box are false, and both statements on this box are false. So that would mean gems are not in this box. This box is false. This box is the true one. So true, false, and then 1 true, 1 false. So I think this box has the gems. I feel like that makes sense. I don't feel like I entirely remember everything I said. But I got there somehow. So blue. No! I got it wrong again. I don't want to reroll today. I think we're just accepting the loss. What one was the true one? What was the right one then? Well, second actual loss. We just reset the other one. So the gems are not in this box is true. The top statement of the white box is true. Exactly 2 statements with the word true are false. So that one's not false. That one's not false. That would mean that both of these are false. Which means that the gems are in that box. Yeah, I just didn't think enough, 'cause dizzy. We'll go this way. Spare bedroom. Is that ivory dice? That's ivory dice. Vote on what? What do you want to vote on? I think we'll do treasure trove. Hi Oka, how you? No, I don't want to restart. We'd have to redo the rune thingy and moving the boat and all that. We've already done a lot today. I don't want to reset. Do we have the night marked in this room? I don't remember. That would be under solutions. The night we do not. We are currently in the treasure trove. Treasure trove has a night. There we go. That updated now. We need to update this one. So it's just set water level to 6 because we got the boat across. And then like that. And then let's do do we want to waste a key on this yet? I don't know. Yeah, we can get chapel out of the way. Please. I feel like we saw this one before. Does this not stay unlocked? I feel like that's in reference to the Reservoir puzzle. Do we want breakfast nooker down here? I think we'll go den. I could use the gem. We'll check corner. Storeroom. Ah! Box! Alright. Oh, box started flopping over. Alright. So that good. And then this way. I guess we do a closet here. It's not great, but it'll do. Oh, we could go back to the tomb and get a lot more money. Cause it spreads for each dead end, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 dead ends already. I don't know if I want to waste the steps to go get it though. I know. I should be eating snack too. Also time to get out of shit. We go for coin. Is it fewer steps to go through the underground? Oh, well, we don't have the boat on this side. Why eggs? Wait, you're also thingy. You're thingy too. There's so many of those. I really need burning glass. Are the coins always in the same spot? I thought not. Oh, hey, shovel. We got another coin. Where coin? I guess I do always go to the same spot. That doesn't really count as spread, does it? Seems weird. Alright, I think we go back up. I think that's shorter route. Though we have to then go up that way. Either way, we'll be fine. Right, we can't go down anyways, because the boat's already across. What else was down in the elevator section? I believe it has an end. I do own the mansion now, but it's the words. We're still trying to solve the puzzle of our family and stuffs. So many coins today. Okay, and then the locked. Luckily, we have plenty of keys. What? Eh? Oh, right, we added second den. I forgot about that. I'm glad we did. We would have been in trouble without like double thingy there. 2 doors. Open that. More key! We just doubled our key. We'll check south first. Aquarium, boiler room, milk. Knock. You get the extra key, the bacon and eggs, and the coin. We're just finding coins all over the house today. We don't even have a blessing or anything. Should probably try drawing the shrine more. Get blessings. I need to actually start taking notes on what amounts give you what blessings. I think 4 gives you dancer? Ooh, clock tower. Well, you'll start with 1 coin. We haven't been to the clock tower yet. Do we want to go to the clock tower, or do we want options in, like, boiler room? I kind of want to see the clock tower. We're doing clock tower. Oh. I don't think I'd be comfortable standing underneath that. That's big. There's gotta be a puzzle or something in here though, right? It feels like it. I forgot the manor has clock tower visible on it. Oh. Rook. Yeah, it is clock tower. But like I forgot that if you're standing outside the manor, you can see clock tower. It is on the thingy. Oh. Southward I see a swan, ashen like sands of the shore, carried by westwardly winds. Rogue like the moon of the north, eastward I see a crow, dark are the days coming forth. I'll go look at clock tower next time we're outside. Remind me then. But yeah, so I think Mom went south. Brain gears are dizzy. I used a Z-cap. I should start taking picture of all of those pets. Okay, but we need to update the notes. And the rook includes clock tower. We'll turn this note into board later and start taking pictures of all of the chess pieces, 'cause fun. What did I miss? Oh, the bowling alley one. Yeah. It's been just funny. It's very dizzy though. Alright, we move on from this. Wait, is there really no other puzzle up here? I would have thought this room would have puzzle, but it just... Well, I guess this counts as puzzle. 'Cause that's... What color is that? That is the... Where's realm and room? Good luck casting that. That's not gonna happen, Eternal. So that's the violet one. wait, that's the one we need. That's the hourglass. The hourglass is purple. So that belongs to the hourglass, but we don't know. I did screenshot it. It's fine. I don't know what the what is it called? I am not on drugs. The weather and what type of rays it has. We don't know the type of rays. Oh, I realized I forgot to enter on the on the announcements channel thingy. So there, it's in there now, Eternal. Hi, Forgore. I'm sorry. So hide that back to game for now. So we still need the rays that are the travel and weather, I think, for the location. It's confusing. Huh? No, I have things. Huh. Wait, what? Huh? Was this always here? This definitely opened. When did this open? What is this? I found the puzzle! How did I open that? Hang on. I have things. These sharp teeth. Oh, you adjust the times on these. They are small things. I don't want to hurt people when I bite them. Snack. Oh. What did I click on the wall? I don't remember clicking on anything on the wall. Oh, Twitch, clip this. Or clip that. What? Twitch, clip that. And there's a thingy that Twitch can do where it will auto-clip things when you say that. Alright, so that's blue. Wait, are any of these written? This one's written! This one's important. Cause, where is it? Where is it? Oh, I think it was on this one, on Kirk's. Yeah, this. On this paper that you find in security. The red memos. The red memo is lies unless written by hand. It says on the thingy. And wait, was there something at the top of the stairs that I clicked on? I don't know. I didn't think that there was anything clickable up there. But yeah, so red memo is true because it's handwritten. So the clocks are positioned so that their times will go up in ascending order. I cannot unsick you, Silver. What is this? Yeah. I have painted nails so I don't scratch stuff. So each of these clocks should be set to a different time. That's true. So they're all currently set at the same time, so we know those are wrong. 5 of these clocks should be set to an hour ending on, to a time ending on the hour. So they should be minute hand pointed straight up. And then set this clock to a time containing all different numbers. So that's false. So it's probably going to be 12. Either that or it could be like 11 or something. Because 5 of them. How many clocks are there? 3, 6, 8. Why is it over? We're close to 1K. This clock's neighbor should be all set to a time containing 7. Okay. So this one's gonna be rough. So 5 clocks are on this hour, 2 of these clocks are on 7. This clock has duplicate numbers. This clock should not be set to on the hour. So this one should be. So we know this one is on the hour. And then none of these clocks should be set to times that contain the number 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay. Yeah, I'm not looking to be ferocious right now. I'm looking to be cuddly. This clock should be set to a time that contains the same 3 numbers of another clock here, but in reverse order. And we know that these clocks are in ascending order. So if none of them contain 1, 2, 3, or 4, that means that the first clock has to be 5. And then we'll assume that it needs to be 5 o'clock. And then this one will currently set to 6 o'clock. And then this one should be 7 o'clock. I do take damage from ducks. Though this one needs to have duplicate numbers. Though I guess the 00 would technically be duplicate number. So we got 5, 6, 7. So we'll assume 8 o'clock for this one for now. And then this one should end in on the hour. Wait, but this one contains the number 7. So if this one's 7 o'clock, that means that the other 2 have to be before that. So we know that each of these need to be in the hour of 6. This also needs to be 6. I've got a ribbon. Does ribbon count? And does on the hour... well, on the hour means 00, so like 6 o'clock. But if it's 12, then it would have a 1 and a 2. There we go. So we need 6 should contain 7. How what? So each of these clocks are a different time. those two are currently not, well, those three are currently not satisfying that. You could choke someone with the ribbon. And then 5 of the clocks should end with on the hour. So far, we have 3 guaranteed to do that. We'll come back to these 2. None of these clocks should be set to times containing 1, 2, 3, or 4. So this one's probably 8. Of course I skipped a cutscene. It's a it's a thing that happens on this, apparently. Because it's not the first time I've accidentally skipped a cutscene. At least it didn't go full white on me this time. Alright, so 7, 8. This clock is set to a time that contains the same 3 numbers of another clock here, but in reverse order. So this one's not gonna be an o'clock. It's just gonna be after 8. And then that one is just correct. So that'll be after at some point. So it's probably gonna be one of these 2 that is reversed from that one. Do not knock me out with ducks. That's a bad idea. So we've got 3 6 o'clocks that need to change, though. We know this one needs to contain a 7. So is this just gonna be 6:07? And then weird that the cutscene didn't play. I just happened to be there at the right time. That's not how that works, Silver. So it can't be 07, 06. Or can it? Because I don't know how I skipped it in the first place. This one needs to be between those 2 numbers. We don't have any... Oh, what if we do, like, 6:11? I suppose 6:12 would work, too. We'll try 6:11. So 6, 6, 7, 6:11, 7, and then 8. This one can then be 11:06. And then that should let this one be 12 o'clock. Is that not valid? Why would that be the mutated cat? Rabbit ears aren't even hard. And I could definitely do long tongue if I tried. 3 rows of teeth just sounds uncomfortable. Let's see. So each of these clocks should be set to a different time. 5, 6, 7. Now you didn't redeem shapeshift, so not doing it. Okay, so those are all different time. They're all in ascending order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 clocks set to a time ending on the hour. So I've got that. Set this clock to a time containing all different numbers. Oh, that's the one that's wrong. You may have a lot of tokens, but you still didn't use them for that. So maybe this one is 7:07. That one turns to 7:11. That's 8 o'clock. Then that one is 9 o'clock. And then 7:11. That would change this one. So in theory, that should be the case now. Because teeth in your throat sounds like you would just choke on them.
Silverblaze official wants cat to shapeshift. Bunny ears and long tongue. Also, this is just free TTS for me since you'll yell at me for using bits.
You are correct. You should not be spending bits while you're sick. Have I messed up a lot? Hang on. Let me figure out ears, and then we'll figure out what I did wrong. Where is my thingy? This one. So then, if we do the, I'll do the tongue too. Don't worry, I just need second. So that should be that, and then put that there, and then that one should be that. Is that good enough? I think I've messed up my tongue. Send signal again. Yeah, my tongue's long. Yeah. I don't even know what you're talking about, Eternal. It might not be full rabbit ears, but it's close. Maybe try like try making both longer. There, that's more rabbit-like. My tongue's a little weird though. It just kind of drops out the bottom of my jaw there. That is not how tongues are supposed to go, but is what happens. Okay, so this clock's neighbor should both be set to a time containing 7. So we've got 7:07. Oh, this one's not set to 07. So then we need this one to be the... That is hard to do on a spur at the moment. Probably this one should be 7. But wait, then that messes up thingy. Oh wait, hang on. Because 7 o'clock would have double 0. So 7 o'clock makes sense. 7:11 would work. So then this one could be like 7:30 and be fine. Then this one is 11:07. Unless we need something that's double digits, but I feel like that'd be weird. Cause like 11, 12, 12, 11 maybe? But let's try 11, 12, 12, 11, see if we can make that work. Eleven, 12, 12, 11. Go around again. And then that puts 3 at o'clock. 4 at o'clock. So that one would have to be like 8 o'clock, but we can't do that. Another one has to be on the hour. What if we did this one as 8 o'clock? That one's 8 o'clock, then this one can be 8:07. And again. That should satisfy, no? Oh no, this one needs to be on the hour. I keep forgetting this one's on the hour. So then this one has to be 7 o'clock. Because that's the only one that is on the hour and contains a 7. So then this one has to be 6:07. And then this one has to be a time in between those two numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Unless this one's also 7 o'clock? Is there anything saying that they all have to be unique? Each clock should be a different time. Okay, so it can't be 2 of the same. What about Shirt Kitty? He's confused. So if that one's 7 o'clock, can't do that as like 6. How about just this one? Just this one that's on the neighbor clock should be set to 7. I assume this one should be in the hour of 7? No, it can't be in the hour of 7. It'd have to be in the hour of 6. So that would have to be 6 something. Am I right on that? And it would have to be higher than 6, 7. Because that one would have to be 6, 7. And then, 2. Yeah, fourth clock is the one that I'm saying has to be higher than 6, 7 and lower than 7 o'clock. Because I think these two are correct. It's lower than what I have it at? That's weird. How would you make lower work? Cause no, where is it? This one. None of these clocks set times that contain the number set to 1, 2, 3, or 4. First 3 are below 6. Okay, so all of these then have to be in the hour of 5. Because none of them contain 1, 2, 3, or 4. And then This one has to be at least one higher than that one. So then 5:07, then this one could be 6 o'clock. 7 o'clock. And then 9 o'clock is technically possible. How many o'clocks have we got currently? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We're missing 1. How would one of those be o'clock? Because that one has to be 07 if all 3 of these are before 6. Unless... no, because none of these clocks should set to times that contain the number 1, 2, 3, or 4. We know, if that's the case, then this one has to be 5:05. Then 5:07, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 9 o'clock. I'm assuming that 11 and 12 are safe, because they're not 1, 2, 3, or 4, despite both containing 1s and 2s. Oh, and I am free from shapeshift. Where the butt? Why it not let me check that off? There we go. Okay, 5 o'clock, 5:05, 5:07, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 9 o'clock. This clock should be set to a time that contains the same 3 numbers. 3 numbers, not 4 numbers. So that's why that one's wrong. So then... 7:05 would work. 7:05, because we have 5:07. And then that, well, 7:05 wouldn't work though, because 9 o'clock is problem. That seems like the only one that would be reasonable there. This one's probably an o'clock though. So we'll put this one as 9 for now. The second clock? I guess that would make sense if this one was set to... maybe if this one... although it's 3 numbers, so it's gotta be like 9:05. So then this one could be 5:09. And then this one can be 10 o'clock. So then we've got o'clock, 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 o'clock. That's lower? But that works. Hang on, I need to figure out which one doesn't work in this case. Like I don't care what the actual answer is right now. I wanna figure out where my logic's wrong. Because each of these clocks should be set to a different time. And they're all in ascending... oh, they're not in ascending order, because that one's 07. Okay, I see where I went wrong. So this one needs to be, like, 5:06. But if that's the case... How's that order? Because that would put that one at 6:05. But that's way off because these are at 7. So that wouldn't make sense. And then which other one could that tie to? It's not 7:05 because 7 there. That one. What? Silver? 5:06, 5:07, 7. 5:02, 6, 7. Don't count down how long stream left. Not allowed. Is still not allowed. Countdowns make me anxious. Don't like counting down at end of stream. Yeah, that works. I also forgot that you. This helped a little. Where is the thingy? I forgot. And then the okay. Wait. What is the question again, Brownie? I got confused. I got distracted. Oh, is shaped like a stool. Who in the stream is the most cool? I am. 5, 5:06, 5:07, 6. This one should be on the hour, so if that one's 6 and that one needs to be a 7, that has to be 7. This one can be 8 o'clock. I forgot that one can be 8 o'clock. 7, 8. But that still is trouble, because if 8 is lower number, that doesn't make sense with 5:07, because that's like that. Could 6:07? But then 6:07. This one. So that 7:06 wouldn't work for that one either. I have no idea what you're on about, Brownie. Have fun, shower, Eternal. So 5:06. Is this one correct, Lemonade, or is it higher or lower? Because I is struggling. Higher than that? But how does higher than that work with the 5:07? I guess that would mean that this has to be 6:07. So then this could be technically any number. Third is way higher? But how is third way higher if this needs to be 7 o'clock? Because this one has to end on o'clock. Because the clock, this isn't in handwriting. So this is false. So it should be set on the hour. Is this one not 7 o'clock? Am I misunderstanding this? Because this is what I'm hinging on. Have I got them backwards? Is it the... I currently do, yes. Because you said this one was higher. Because it should be... I had this as 5:07. And then it was 6, and then it was 7. Because 5 is the lowest number we can have because of this one. We're not 11. What, Silver? I cannot make you mac and cheese. I'm lactose intolerant and not there. So the clocks are positioned so their times will go up in ascending order. I guess... is it not left to right is ascending? Is it right to left is ascending in this case? But that seems weird. Eh? But it has to be a 7. It has to be a time containing a 7. Oh, 17. Or like, there's a lot of 7s, actually. I mean, I shouldn't. Okay, so then this one... 5:09. So that's 9:05 now. That can be 10 o'clock, that's fine. How do you... Alright. 57, probably. 57. And then this one contains a 1 currently, which is not good. On the hour, off the hour. We need 5 on the hour, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That one probably needs to be 9 then. So that's 9 o'clock. Second is lower. I'm assuming that needs to be 5:08 then. So then this one then becomes 8:05. Hey! It did thing. Oh! I forgot the sigil thingy was here. the sanctum key. So we got another sanctum key then. We gotta make sure that we get back down to the place. And then... Do we go now, or... What is other goal? Burning glass is other goal. So we really want a workshop. Hallway. Both seem like they'd be legitimate things, but rare. That is appreciated, Lemonade. Coat check is tempting, but is worried with that one. I think we go aquarium. Coin! Big spot. Alright, we got that. Tunnel's useless there. We'll get locksmith here. It counts as dead end. I don't think we need to buy any keys right now though, so that should be okay. I don't even think we'd want secret garden right now. I could conference room or coat check here. Since we're looking for the workshop, more is better. And then we'll go. Why is there boat? I don't know why there's boat out there. That's weird. Wait, that's also the guy. You see him in the chapel. I don't remember what he's a statue of. We'll do bunk room here. Extra steps. Got those. I've already got all of the lore stuff. Wait, hang on. Was there? Where was? Oh, there it is. So that picture of that for the chess thingy. What? Wait, the coins spread into here! We don't have to go back to the tomb every time. We do want the tomorrow room here, I think. Use key. We get a silver key. And a gem. 2 gems. No extra item in here. Exit, look at that. I think we'll go silver key here. Closed exhibit. Not good spot for that. Pirate cat in an escape room? I did have pirate outfit for the... Well, I used the pirate outfit in the escape simulator too. So I guess you're not wrong? How many cogwheel rooms have we got? I think that would be our first one. So that one's not great. I guess we go security? What else have we forgotten around the house? View estate inventory. Coins, we know where those are. You're fine, Silver. Key card system security level high because we have the key card. And then offline mode change to unlocked, though it doesn't matter. Turn to security menu. Wait, aren't we supposed to do the dip of emails? And then, wait, we got these emails, I think. Because that's the stop recording. Per our last meeting, effective immediately, please suspend all security camera recordings. Live surveillance has been approved. But the Baron no longer wishes to have taped logs activity of the estate. I know this might seem like security risk, but I promise a good reason behind this ultimate sound decision. I think so, Lemonade. That sounds right. I don't entirely know. Do I have... Okay, yeah, I already have security emails done. I guess I just forgot to mark it as complete. Yeah, because we've got security emails there. So, security emails are checked off. We still need shelter emails and lab emails. We also need to re-grab office emails, because I don't think I grabbed the pictures of those, so we'll just change the need. Okay. So, return to menu. If we access computer that we don't have access to, then log into the network, I don't think it treats it like we're on the other computer. Because, yeah, we could pick one of these, but the emails we wouldn't be able to reach from here. We could start a lab experiment, though. I think we'll start a lab experiment. Because we don't do lab experiments enough. Continue with experiment. Spreading dirt on the driveway isn't great. We'll do gold, and then we either want to do it each time we eat an apple, or whenever we draft a hallway from another hallway. I'm leaning towards that one, because we do have hallways. We'll do that one. Start experiment. And then we'll do... We do that, and then go to the emails. Okay, it still counts as the security emails. So we do have hallway open there. If we go back and draft hallway off of that hallway, we'll get 1 gold in our allowance. I think we'll go that way first. We'll come back to that door. I'm not overly worried about steps. It's something to keep an eye on, but we have enough for now. Why ceiling? I think I'm a little dizzy. Ceiling just got very interesting all of a sudden. I don't know why. I just realized I never looked up in this room. Library's not great. It's not another hallway, but gallery is not a bad choice here. Oh, both of these are open. I thought we'd have to solve it again. Let me take pictures of these so that we have these answers saved too. Hi, Star. How you? So there we go. Got that. And then we've got 3, that'd be 4 keys. Or we could do casino. I think I don't really want casino, but I don't really want more keys either. We'll do that one. That gets us more coin. We've nearly got 100. Oh, wait, there's more? Oh, there's another one over here. So, I think, yeah, if we get to 100, we could get the 100 wager. We'll try and come back for that. So we have key 8. I don't really want key 8, but it would work. We'll go for key 8, I think. Oh, it doesn't fit. Okay, we'll go normal key then. Mount Holly gift shop works. We could buy many things. How do you unlock curse mode? I thought it was the curse coffers. I don't know. And then dare mode. So we almost have enough to unlock that. But I'm also really tempted to do the other thingy. We'll come back to that. You're clean. Nice. We'll test. Yeah, I didn't think so. Bedroom. Apple. I should have done the apple one. We'll go this one, I guess. Kennel's nice. Kennel is way to unlock. Hey, puppy. You want pets. Still have not figured out this one either. That one needs screenshot. Dig. We got our rock. Corridor, I guess? Key. Not very useful at the moment. Office, boudoir, pool. I don't really want to add more to the thingy, because we're trying to get one that's already in our things. We're just trying to keep going until we get it. So I'm leaning towards boudoir. We'll go for that one. Pump room efforts can be tomorrow. And then this one. Oh. I need to get pictures of some of the red letters. I already got the boudoir earlier, as well as the office. I still need to get picture of the red letter in the shelter, and I think the one in the underpass. And the drawing room? No, I think I have the drawing room one. I don't think I have any ice cubes to give you. Right, key 8 doesn't fit there. That one will do. So then we can get this one. We get more flowers and we get more gems. I keep forgetting to get pictures of the chess pieces. I could go back for that room, but I'll remember later, I hope. We want normal key here. No, that's not what we want. Veranda would work. Veranda would give us the straight shot we're looking for. I think we'll do veranda. Dig also unlocks. We get more steps too with the turnip. That's appreciated. We get 2 gems. We got a key. So that's good. None of these are what we want. I think I'm tempted to redraw here, because I at the very least want a straight shot, even if we don't get the workshop. So we'll redraw. Well, it's not what we wanted, but we don't often get our ladyship's chamber. So I guess that's worthwhile still. I am a little tempted to redraw. But we do have over here that we can try and get the thingy. I think... we'll do this one. And then... we get telescope. Get picture of that. And then... we have picture of... I believe that's Lionel? Maybe not. Let me double check who that is. Because that is Lord William Epson. So that is Clara Epson's father. I'm betting that the other one is Lady Ashlyn? Yes, so that is Clara's father and mother. That's why their portraits are in her bedroom. And then she's got her husband's picture on her nightstand in a locket. That's nice of her. I don't know what this one's supposed to be. I don't see anything that would be visible with only the magnifying glass here. We also don't have the key to her diary. It's locked. So we'd have to come back another time for that. We can't play that though. Alright. But we do get to pass back through the boudoir. So we get an extra 10 steps for that. I think I'm gonna hold the telescope in case we get the observatory, because I'd rather have that than more flowers and gems. Was there not? Oh, right, there's not chess piece in here. This way. Nothing in here for chess pieces. No chess pieces in here. You want the pets. You get the pets. Right. And then... this one. Did we get the chess piece in here? I don't think we got the picture of the chess piece in here. So that one. You better roll for pets. So then into the gift shop. Hey, they're head prints. 7 is not enough. Do we buy the thingies? Or I think we wait. We wait and then wager 100 and get 200 plus 10 anything or more stuffs. Okay, we need to go back up to security. So that's all the way across and then up. And then... oh. Coins. Okay, we're very close to getting the swim bird plushie. Which I want. I want the swim bird plushie. We're kinda at the point that we do need to be mindful of steps if we're gonna make it back to Mount Holly and stuff. But I really need the workshop. That one. We'll use normal key. Library is tempting. We'd then have to get one facing left, though. Do we reroll here and hope for workshop, or do we go library? What do you guys think? Reroll or library? Because we want workshop, but this one is technically viable. I think I'm leaning redraw. I'll redraw. Oh, we like dining room. So that'll solve step issue. Boiler room. I don't think we're getting boiler rooms, so we'll just have dinner. Now we're back up to a lot of steps, and there's an extra key over here. We'll go this way first. It did look good. It looked yummy. We get some extra coins here. Apple. We really should have done the apple one. The apple lab experiment. Not gonna fit. Oh no, it does work. I was expecting it to not. Why is this not solved? We solved this before, didn't we? To first begin, placement of the bin with an N in its sin. So mundanity, gluttony, wrath, lust, envy, or hubris. We'll put him in envy for now. The sum of my sin is, as it is penned, is a number of the room we are in. What? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's probably an 8-letter word, right? Oh, this one resets? Okay. So gluttony would work. I recommend you think again if I'm ever in a bin far from the fin. So that should be towards the end. Avarice is 7 letters, is it not? Not 8? You won't find my bin in between sin, for I deserve to be bin on the end. So hubris would work. You're fine, you're fine. To my chagrin, my neighbor's sin is written thin to fit it all in. So gluttony is tall, and mundanity is tall. So we'll put avarice for now. I share a trend with my neighbor's sin. A letter and its twin appear on each bin. So gluttony has 2 letters that are the same. Avarice has 2 that are the same. Mundanity has 2 that are the same. So let's try swapping these 2. We'll put that one there. Avarice and mundanity both have 2 letters that are the same. Hi, Angel. This is a fun game, I agree. If we spend a minute or 10 lounging the den, you'll know which bin I'm often in. So he should be sloth. So you probably go there. This one's sloth. He had pets. The bin I tend to wind up in is near the bend in the tail of the skin. So that would be hubris, then. And then you need to be at a bin down at the end, which means that you would be at mundanity then. And then what would it do again? Bin with the N in its thing. So envy. Gluttony is currently taken by the one that has 8, which makes sense. Mundanity is currently at the end. So he has to be envy. This one just doesn't want to be far from the end, so maybe that one's okay? It is! We get another allowance token. We're getting a lot of allowance tokens today. I guess vestibule is okay. It gives options. It might be a bit annoying though, we'll see. That one's locked, so we'll go this way instead. I don't want dark room here. Music room. Got a prism key. We got a normal key. I still don't know what this one... This kinda reminds me of this world that we saw in her ladyship's chamber. It has little jetty bits, like the spiral thing we did. I'm also a little bit tempted to to pull out keyboard and try and play some, but I feel like I'm too dizzy for that. Rotunda gives us options, so I guess we'll do that one. Would you now? We've gotten to room 46 and gotten all available letters, but we're still trying to do all the sanctums. We have one of the keys that we need to go put in. And I'm trying to get burning glass for the tomb. I have, like, most of the pieces for it. I just haven't gotten workshop today, and it's really bugging me. We're in a blue room. That's not gonna work. So we'll do this one. Coat check, wine cellar, ballroom. How many hours? 71. I think we'll do coat check, so we have access to it, but we'll leave it alone for right now because we don't need the power. Hey, it shows us down here which of the sanctums we've completed. We've gotten 2 of them done. And we have some of the answer of the other one. But we don't have it yet. Spin room. And then spin room again. Well, we'll do one more time. Because there's no reason to have door open there. Spinny gears. That's super cool. And then I have lots of dizzy mumbles. Am dizzy, but is good. There we go. Lift up. And then we'll switch that to piano for now. And then oh, I'm sorry to hear you're sick. It's no fun. There we go. We'll hide the sheep. There we go. I have practiced this one. This is the sheet music in game. I just also found the MIDI for it so I could practice a little bit easier. Keep getting that note wrong. It is fun playing a musical instrument. It does take a lot of practice, though. There we go. So that is that is what the sheet music shows. I'm getting better at it. I was able to play part of it from memory today, while I was just pulling it out at work occasionally, because I could have downtime and just spin through this once. So I'm getting better. I'm improving with the piano. For some reason, this one is a lot easier for me to do than Home. I think part of it is I'm more familiar with the song because I've heard it more often at this point. And also, I am just obsessed with Blueprints right now, so it has multiple reasons to want to play it. So we'll stick that back to game, close the piano for now, and stick me back in my corner. And then we'll go up. 8 years is a lot of time. I feel the same way with piano. I was learning for like 8 years as well, and then dropped off and forgot so much. The Geist room would have been nice if we have more slots that we could cycle through, but that doesn't work like that. I think we'll do office, because then we can spread gold, go to the conference room, and at least buy the Darebird plushie. I think I already got the pictures of this. Yeah, this one's from X. We got the pictures of that one in the notes. And then run payroll. Oh, payroll has already been run for this week. Okay. Spread gold. Spread gold. To main menu. I think we already got the email. Let's check on Anne Babbage's. We'll turn that on so you guys can see too. Okay, no, we only have security emails. Okay, so we want to go through and get all of the emails from Office. So we'll take a picture of this one, and then fuse box. So that one's from Herbert Sinclair. And then this one is from McGuire McKinley McDougall. I think this is just regarding his will. So we'll put that under Herbert's page. And then we'll put that one under it too, because it was directed at him. And I think those were the only 4, yeah. So we'll log out. And then, so this is last classroom. I don't think... Prism key doesn't work here. I don't think we can do... Yeah. We'll do mailroom, I guess. Because I've also not grabbed... What does that say? Did they ever prove he was the one that stole the Baron's mail? So then... I don't think we can really hover that very well. Make sure we get this picture. I'm gonna have a lot to organize in the notes. So Randolph Moore is the lead lab technician. That's his job title. So let me update my notes on that at least, because I had him as question mark. So he is lead lab. What was it? What was the technician? Lead lab technician. Alright, so we got his job title updated. And then scratches. 4. I pick 4.
I sure do feel like crashing soon. Be a shame if you saved your progress or something.
We'll just go through and get all of these pictures. And then I think that's all the mail that we currently have unlocked. I don't know how we get more. No chess piece in here. We need to take a picture of the chess piece in the office. I wonder if we have enough to get chess again. Do we want to get chess again? Did the music room have the chess piece? I don't remember. This one does not. This one. And not nap time. We still got almost an hour of stream. I am dizzy, yeah. Dizzy is correct. It's sad that we don't have the burning glass. I have. That's why we're doing blueprints instead of doing modeling, cause figured this was lower risk of messing something up or something. Also, hi Duck, I don't know if I said hi already. That not recommended lemonade. So we need to get to the sanctum. Yeah, so does blueprints. Stream in general can sometimes undizzy the cat. It's hard to say what will actually work. I figured if anything, Blueprints would. I've also just been wanting to play Blueprints. Struggles. Alright. What all? Do we need to go to conference room? Estate inventory. Exit. Good. Morning room and a conference room this way. And then we need to get to the gift shop. So many coins! Ah! I hit a boot. Alright. We got a lot of coin. Straight shot, then up. And then we backtrack through Foundation to use the Sanctum key. Because we don't want to lose that. I could gamble, but I really want the Dare Bird plush. Swim bird plush. Do we want the Mount Holly tea? It just looks nice is the thing. What do we get? I forgot to check what the lowest one on this was. Wager 5. Okay, we'll wager 5. We still gamble. We got a red. Huh. Didn't take any coin. I thought it would have taken 5. Now we need to go Foundation. I think. I don't think there's anything else we need to do. Is it not possible to play records backwards? I feel like that should be a thing. Hydrate. That makes sense. One. Hydrate. Okay. Which sanctum do we want? Because we have a sanctum key. I think we've already done the far right room. I think. A pillow, cuddle a pillow. We do not have the far right one open. Why don't we have the far right one open? Because I swear we did the last of 8 at one point. Was that one of the days we lost our progress? Hang on, let me check notes. What was... Which color? Because we found this in Lost and Found. Which one is this one? That one's up and downy. So that one is rune. This one. Up and down is pink. I don't think we know which map is pink. Violet we have open. Do we know which one is pink? Because it's, the heart is orange, Orinda is black, the hourglass is violet, mountain is yellow, so then we don't know these ones. Do we know the... I feel like we've encountered pink somewhere. 'Cause one of the puzzle boxes was pink, wasn't it? I don't remember. And then let's before we pick door, we'll go to the hourglass, because hourglass is violet. We know hourglass is violet. Oh, I realized I forgot to hide. So violet is not that one. That one's violet. And then we took picture. Took picture of one earlier today. That was in the clock tower. It was this one, where it has the little flower thing. So we know the one we're currently on needs... no, go back. No, go other way. Rude. Where is flowers? Where is flowers? Okay, flowers. And then violet. But we don't know what path they had. Wait, that was violet, wasn't it? I gotta cycle it again. So violet. Looking back at the thingy, we know that there is big empty space, but we don't know. Wait, hang on, because this would be the violet hourglass. So that is Araja. We should have picture from the classroom. Okay. So then Araja's here. Arinda Aries is up, Arch Aries is above that, New Advance is there. So then could have like path up or that way or down. Left to right doesn't make sense. And then as for which path is which, we have the Realm and Rune, the rays. So from one sigil to another, they differ in number and style. They reveal several counting sigil reveal transformation. So that's, we don't know what that is. We know it's less. And then that's the temperature. So I think that's not a colder region based on what we know. 'Cause the region is the southern one. I would say maybe heat. Maybe it's a hot place. So like that one. I'm gonna guess. I'm just gonna guess the different positions. Oh, I just realized it's changing the color too. And it makes it hard to just guess, because I don't know which of these were wrong. That one. I think this is supposed to be to force you not to brute force it. But I'm tempted. I know it's not that one. It can't be that one. So we'll try that one. No? Okay, I think I've got the type of line wrong then. So it's not wavy. But I don't know what line. Do we have wrong one. Do we have any of the history books? We've got the Curse of Blackbridge. That's not gonna tell us. This one. Because we're trying to figure out this one. So what was described about these? No, that doesn't say. Do we have more images of that book that I just didn't put in here? Would be nice. I doubt it though. No, we don't. We gotta get that book from the library again. Let's do... What do we want to do then? I think we'll do... Let me make sure we've got all our loose ends stuck in here. I don't remember what color. Was it on the Lost and Found that it was pink? Because that would have been the Vera. We could try Vera. That one might be the pink one. That would explain why it's in the Lost and Found. Let's go with that assumption. Let's go with the assumption that the Lost and Found one is the one that we're looking for. So that would be this one. Use Sanctum Key. And then, based on that, this is gonna be the uppy downy one, wiggly lines between the circle things. So we want not those circle thingies though, right? It's the cross circle thingies. So we want, I saw it, those ones. And then we want the wavy lines for this one. And then we want the uppy downy ones. Hydrated. Second hydrate because I feel like I might have missed one. Where's the uppy downy one? That one. Test? Not that one. We know that with this one, there is at least one part where it's on either side, so this one can't be it. That one can't be it. This one can. We just need that to be that one. So that one's not it. That one can't. That one can't either. This one's possible. No. Oh, yay! We got it! We got 2 done today. It is in fact pink. It is pink everywhere. We'll start this side. I want to get a picture of that. They have cute little turtle. Despite my prejudice against Mother Nature, I own that I have deeply loved my time here at Vera. The memories of the youthful trip I took here with my brother have been relentless, and I have gotten older. I find less and less occasion to recollect on such trivial pleasures. One thing I do remember vividly, which has not lost a single speck of charm, are the famous turtles. Each visitor of Vera upon arriving is lent one of these hard-shelled friends for the duration of their stay, to serve as both steed, guide, and companion. I am still under the spell of island life, even if the weather here is much more severe than it was on Morajai. So that's interesting. That means that he had to go here after Morajai. And you want repeated looking? He's confused. Morajai box. While Morajai boxes were never as popular in Vera as in other realms, pink tiles were eventually introduced based on the Varian people's devout respect of the sacred circle. When these tiles are pressed, all adjacent and diagonal tiles rotate around the pressed tile. Okay. Trying to get... Okay, no, we're trying to get pink. Huh. Okay, so that gets that. Okay, so we can't get any more pink. How do we get that into the corner then? Huh. I'm confused. Because I can easily get 3, but then that last one... How did I do that the first time? I'm confused. Okay. So we got that. Hi, evil. Ryan, I am Daisy. Murder mystery would be silly. There we go. Okay. We got 5 now. Oh, so close. Yes, like the fish. There we go, we got it. We got the allowance token. Okay. So then, if we've got that, I think that does eliminate another one of these. Because it's now probably not the squiggly line one. Which one is that? I've forgotten. It bugs me that this doesn't show us which line thingy. So the dotted is snowy. I don't think snowy is correct here. Because we're talking about this place. We're talking about the violet place. The hourglass. Don't straight tell me answer, though. Because I want to think through. Because we've got, that's fair. Raja is, my guess would be like temperate climate in southern hemisphere there. But it's, so it wouldn't be snowy. Oh, wait, is this supposed to tell you the rune thingies? There's no way, right? There's no way that that's the placement of where the rays are? Because that's like very specific placement in the upper left here. Like this thingy. Let's go check the black one. Because we have that one complete. That'll tell us if that is correct or not. This one. Okay, no. But that does have 3. So that might tell us the count, but by that logic, like all of them would be 3 except for the central one, and I don't think that's correct. Because none of those are just 2. Let's go look at the puzzle piece again, see if puzzle piece also happened to be 3 or not. Because puzzle piece we also know we got correct. Okay, so that one's 5. So that is not the case. We've disproven that theory. And then this one has 4. So given that the oldest country has 3. The island has 5. The newest country has 4. So it's not in order of when they were made. Pull out notes again. So then, what do we know about the race? What little can we gather from that page? Because there was something about the count. Counting the rays, I assume, will reveal the transportation. So ship routes is 8 rays. Carriages, trails are 4 rays. Locomotion is a different number. So then, what we know about the, this one so far is just what's in this book, because we didn't get enough pictures of this one. We know that it was one of the ones that was given to the 3 siblings. And I don't remember what was what. What else could we gather from that? What were the symbols? Well, hang on, because we know the symbols from this one. Because the symbols are not that one. This one. The symbols are the flower. We don't know why they're the flower, but we know they're the flower. Oh, hang on, the map. Not the map. The note. The note that we found with that piece said, southward I see a swan ashen like the sands of the shore, carried by westwardly winds, Roguelike the moon of the north, eastward I see a crow. Dark are the days coming forth. So my guess then is that this is a place that has lots of ships. So it's probably the ship one. And it's probably windy. So which one was windy? Windy was curved. And then 8 rays was ships. But 8 rays doesn't make sense. We'll still try curved. We'll see if it likes curved. Ah, box. Struggle. Rude. Eek. There we go, got off. Okay, so there's curved line. Then this should be violet. And then it's probably one of these. I am allowed to struggle on the boxes. I can reveal my face if I want. If you can pick it up off the floor, you can have box. Baby cat? What about baby cat? Then no box for you. Guess I was wrong about curved lines. There doesn't seem to be any of them. We know it's flower. We know it's purple. We just don't know whether or the orientation of things. That goes together with that one. But this one needs to be updated. Because we got the one among the clocks. And we've got this door done, this door done. I forget which one of the other ones we did. We've got this one open. Let's go double check. Yeah, so then it's the this one is done. Check mark. There we go, okay. So we don't have the one held by a king on his throne, we don't have the one from the station, we don't have the one from the music room. We need to get that one. And we don't have the last key. But we've got good progress. I forgot I was supposed to be taking pictures of the hands. This is... Wait, is that... Wait! These go together! These two go together! I'm gonna call them... I don't know what the heck you call this, but these two go together. Cause this is I00, and then this one is the I00, and it's 6 or 0. I don't know what that means. What is the thing? It matches. I don't understand. I made a connection. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know where this goes in, or what this matches with. But it's a thing. It's a thing I don't understand. I don't even know where you're supposed to put in this code. You have Uppy's platform. I think this one... Oh, no. We'll put that somewhere else. So these two are now... This one and this one are now done. Column. This one. There's not enough for head pats. What was the country we just did? Something starting with M. M country for now. And then we're gonna, instead of loose ends, this one can go in history? History seems like it would fit. And we should make column for each country. That would help. Or should we make a board for each country? Does board for each country or column for each country make more sense? Let's do column for each continent, board for each country. That way we can keep them organized. And then can grab geography. These can go in here too. So we'll crop this one down. Meow? Why meow? Wait, why does Antarctica have an infinity? And there's spiral of stars. Your EP is fair. Okay, so we've got a map here. And then maybe we don't have we'll put maps there, and then we also have have the... This one's just for Fenaries, though. So I think board for each country makes the most sense. So if we do map and then column for countries, and then we have Rinda, and then this one can be colored black, and we'll do the first 3 letters of each country. Then we have Fen, Aries, their red pentagon. I guess we're just doing F for them. And then we've got the Keidakat. They're orange. I'm almost tempted to put a heart for that one because that's just what it is. Raja is purple. And then we've got Arch, Aries, they're yellow. Sure, we'll go with just A. And Nuance. Do we know what color Nuance was? I'm gonna put it as white for now, because I don't think we do. We're gonna try... is the rainbow one. Vera... Huh? Have fun at game night. Vera was pink. Okay, and then we're gonna go grab pictures of each of them. So that's Rinda. Then we've got Fenaries. We'll do that one. And then this one. Alright. Salt lamps get pretty hot. You don't want to lick them. We have even more pictures to put in now, though. So we've got the Rinda. We'll crop this one down to just the rune. We'll have to take better notes on what type of place it is later, I think. But we can at least start putting like basic artifacts. So then this one we'd do like color black. And then we'll come back to that. And then Fenaries, we have this one. Get that cropped down to size. It not eat time yet. It almost eat time, but it not eat time yet. I gotta finish notes. So basics, color, red. And then we have the one for Vera. There's a band called Yelling at Cats? I was not aware of that. Huh. Basics. Color is pink. So we got those. What other colors are the options? I hate the raspberries. That we had the Fenaries one the entire time and just didn't realize until we found the passport. Marshall, that makes sense for Fenaries. The poetic, so more the Vera is poetic. Is it poetic? Or was that the spiritual one? No, that was the spiritual one. So then black, red, violet, pink are all taken. We've not used white, green. So yellow we know, orange we know. Green and white are the two options for the Morajai and Nuvents. What do we know about Morajai and Nuance? Because Morajai's here, whereas the island nation, and then Nuance is there. I don't think that's going to tell us color on either. Color might still be tricky for a while. But we can go to loose ends and go move this one. And then that goes into history. This one was the violet, so that goes to Raja, and then this one is not M country, this one belongs to Vera, because that was the pink one. So this one we'll label as a rune hint. So we have that collected now. And then we have the hint for this one. We'll go ahead and crop this so that we can see that a little bit better without quite so much struggles. So we know Raja is poetic. We don't know anything else about it. We don't know what type of thing it has. And the other thing I want to do is start grabbing this one. And then start putting map image of where it fits on each. Because we can do this and then crop to where the continent is. So that we can kind of see the immediate area around it. Maybe we put this underneath the rune. And then Arch Aries is another good one to do that on. So we'll crop this one. Something like this. And then base 6 on this thingy. We know this is yellow color. Yellow. Oh, we should put the letters, the postcards. Do we have pictures of the other postcards? Because putting the postcards would be smart. We'll go back and get pictures. We'll first carry on with the picture thingy first. One thing at a time, otherwise I will forget everything and not get anything done. Purple. Raspberries. Did we get all of those? Venaries, awesome needs. That one. So we'll put that there. Because it took over. And then Morajai is another good one. Wait, where is? Okay, that is this one. We could do this one next. Crop. I don't entirely know where this one goes to. I think there. And then basics. Color is orange. And then we can crop this one down too. Wait, not on that one. I have the wrong one. Pencil. You don't belong in nuance, you belong in Marajai. Did we already get the Vera one? Oh, Marajai has a ship next to it. Wonder if that means that they're mostly ships. Did we already do Marajai? We did not. We also don't know what color they are. So their transport is going to be ships. That's too many bees. Gonna need Vera here. Crop this down. That's not a good place for bees. Right, we have room first. Then that. And then basics. I think that's what we did on the others, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. So where is... Oh, there's nuance. Okay. So we got that one. Make sure we get this one cropped down. Still so much more to puzzle through with this one. Why do you have bee pants? I know it's bedtime. I want to wrap up thingy though. This needs to go in the Fennaries one. I do not have bee pants. So I don't know what all of these are supposed to be, nor why that's relevant, but we at least have the information there. Nuance. Need to add shape is diamond. Oh, do we want to do picture of each door? That seems a bit silly though. Well then, no. Alright. That, I feel like that's cipher. Your math is coming along. There's a couple sections I need to re-record again. I think my standards keep changing a bit as I work through it. But I've done a bit more on the music side of it, like the backing track, and it's good. Do not make me faint while dizzy. Okay, so we got those pictures. Right, I needed to get the letters from each of the ones that we've already done. So we got those. And then get This one. I'm gonna get as much of that in shot as I can. That's not how that works. Alright, back to notes. So we'll shrink this one down a bit. Move that over. And then from lack of air? I could faint from lack of air. That does not change anything. We'll crop in the sides. Shrink that down a bit. If you have them pinned, I can't move my lungs. So we'll crop this one tighter too. There we go. So we've got that one. Can put this there. And then this one's shape is pentagon. It depends on that one. It's harder. I think that's good for Fenari's notes currently. Oh, actually, hang on, because that's the where that book in my pictures. So this one, Marshall Fog. And then that, what does that mean? The weather, I guess. So weather is fog. Temperament, I think, is what they called this one. Yeah, it kind of feels like detective. The type of society is what it said. Is temperament a good word for that? We'll just call it Emotes. I do like weighted blankets. So shape keyhole. Emotes on this one are metropolitan. And then weather is... Do we know what kind of weather this is? Fog. Yeah. I know it's bedtime. I wanna notes. And is heart. And then Raja. We know the temperament is the poetic on this one, I think. Hockey. Yeah. What shape was the Raja again? Hourglass. Oh, we missed the transportation. We don't know the transportation of these ones either. I feel like you could get attacked by a lemonade more often. That doesn't seem too crazy. Arch areas, I don't remember. I'll fill that back in after we put these in the notes for everyone. Shape, color should be first one. And then we're going to assume ships for this one. Color, we don't know yet. And then Vera. We should have most of the answers for Vera. Because shape was puzzle piece. Motes were spiritual. Weather is heat. And then we don't know what 5 is. It seems like it might be carriages. Wait, no, we know they're turtles. Their transportation is turtles. But I don't remember. I don't know which one that one would be. So, turtles. And then go grab the pictures we had of the actual thingies. Crop that better down to size. This is really starting to feel like a wiki. And then how did we organize those? So we did that beneath. So that goes down here. Drag that to size. And then crop this down. Purple. They got big turtles. I feel like that would be such a slow means of transport, though. And then noon hit there. And then we need the Orinda ones. Oh, let's go back and get a better picture of the Orinda table. Because it got cut off on top. Something like that'll do. And then copy to clipboard, put in there. Shrink that down. Lilac. So we know they started and ended. We started and ended at this place. We know. I wonder if we should order them in order of Herbert Sinclair's travels. Would that be smart? I forgot to put mountain, shape mountain, and then we'll add this note. I think that's just going to be on its own little card thingy. And then where I was rainbow shape. We don't know the color. And then events. And once we have diamond. Hey. Yeah, I did. So all these can go away. We have those. That's just unsorted now. And then we'll put trip order here. So we know it started in Orinda. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we know it ended in Fen Aries. We know Vera came after Magi. There we go. So we don't know where it fits in there yet. But we know that Moragi can't be number 7. So Ferris there, Morgi's there. That makes sense. Of course I need to clean my screen if you're looking at me. Is there any other... I'm taking a lot of pictures today. Loose ends. We need to stick stick this image in there. Because we don't know what that is yet. Oh, I don't think that's anything yet. I think this will move to history, because we know what this puzzle is about, we just don't know where yet. So if we scoot those down, scoot that here, we can crop this closer and get a better shot of it in here. Actually, we'll even put this in its... Or should this go in solutions? Since it's not a solution yet, I guess we'll just leave it there. And then... Solutions... We should add a board for chess puzzle. What's cursed? Oh, you you licked a ice cube in his fish. So chess puzzle we'll do pawn. Knight. Rook. Bishop. Queen. And then king. For now. Oh, I like that. I want these in their own... Oh! I broke Google. It... it broke. I was not expecting it to break like that. Luckily, it's not hard to get back. If it'll cooperate, though. It closed, and I didn't mean for it to close. And then rook is all these. Bishop. I really should get pictures of the stuff that's in the attic. I mean, they might be. We've got very dense notes here. Alright, so all of those are separated, which means that I can start moving the chess pieces pictures in here too. Because it seems like a good idea to keep track of where the chess pieces are in each. Wait. Oh no, that is observatory, that's fine. For a second I thought I had one of those wrong. What else we got? We got the pawns in the bunk room. And then we've got the rook in the clock tower. You gotta roll for head pats. I wonder who wrote the note in the mail. I realize that I've also got more loose ends to put in here. Because... oh, I guess this one's... that one's history. That one's done. But we don't have the burning glass for this one. So that one's not done yet either. And then 20 for head pets. Okay. Let me grab you over here. And pat, pat, pat. And now you get tossed. Well, you bounce off nothing, apparently. This needs to move into history. That's part of the earned. We'll just keep that there for now. And then, what else have we got pictures for? I guess those would count as loose ends. Loose ends. We'll add a column for tomb, because there is so many pictures from the tomb. There's that one. That one. That one. Very nice. Was it fun? Alright, there was another one I noticed. When I did the off-stream playthrough, just running through things that I've already done, I found this. I didn't realize this had a name on it before. I don't know what relevance that has, but it's enough for me to want to make a section that's just statues. Because I've got those, and then there were also the ones that felt important in the basement. Which was this guy, which seemed to be pointing at something specific. Which might have been the door, I guess. And then whoever this lady is. And then we've got whatever this cat puzzle is. We've never solved that. And that makes sense, Eternal. Oh, solutions, board, gallery. I think I misspelled gallery. Yeah, it's two L's and an E. Gallery. Because we've got all the gallery pictures here. We'll go bigger on these. A little smaller than that. Just big enough that you don't actually have to zoom in on them. That one. And then last one of the gallery. I think the 8-1, since it resets, it doesn't make sense to take a picture of it. Maybe next time we get it, we'll see if there's anything that's the relevant, I guess. That'll be fine for now. And then, is there any other picture note thingies I need to sort through? Alright, the pictures of people we haven't organized yet. And I don't think I put, so Denny Irvine, he has this one. We'll put that above the freezer letter. So we'll shrink that down. Put that there. So this one is mail room note. And then I need to grab the question. What was it again? This is what I get for not writing it down immediately. Did something, scribbled portion says something about the questioning proof if he ever stole the Baron's mail. That's good enough. That gives the summary. So we've got Danny's there then. And then we've got the portrait of Lady Ashlyn. Her. How did I do this on, like, Herbert's? Okay, so I just had photos. So we'll add a photos column to hers. I'll fix later. Because normally I crop it down tighter. I do recognize that we're running a bit late, so I need to go the lazy route of crop it later and just get it in place this time. Record that it's there. So we've got those then. Did we put the spiral in the loose end? We did put the spiral in the loose end. Oh, the mail from the office we didn't put into place. So we've got one from the Anne Babbage. We're gonna duplicate this one. And I think this is gonna be another one that we're just gonna put office email, and I will update later. And then I think all the other... And then how did we put that in? Again? Okay, so it's just labeled emails. Sinclair. Documents. So we'll put emails. And then we'll just go grab that same piece. There we go. So now go grab the other emails. And not all of these were sent by Herbert, but all of them were sent to Herbert. So we'll count them as Herbert's. And then I think that covers that. I think that's basically everything. So then we want to check off office emails. We got the thing across. We didn't get the burning glass, but that's okay. I don't think there's anything else we need to do in these rooms. Unless we want to try and do more brute forcing on the hourglass, but I think I'd rather try and go find more information. Were there any other rooms that we wanted to go back? Like, we could go get picture of the chess piece and treasure trove, but I should probably just call it a night, shouldn't I? There's more I could do with the amount of steps I have. But we did good amount today. So I think we'll call it a day. I feel like I'm gonna forget something, but if I do, we'll just do it again later. So let's see what type of house we ended up with. We got the corporate shopping center of the dead. Holy cow, we had 12 dead-end rooms. How did we manage that? Yeah, it is late. We had conference room, office, and mail room, so that's how we got corporate. And then we had 5 shops and 12 dead-end rooms. That's a lot. We managed to take 111 steps. That's a lot, too. Got all the way to rank 9. We did get a new room marked off. What room was that? What room was counted as a new room today? Oh, it was the clock tower. Clock tower we got as new room. And yeah, 111 steps taken. Found 30 items. That's a lot too. We did a lot today. But that is a good place to wrap up for today. I want to see. Now that we got Swim Bird, do we have Dare Mode on the main menu? No? Apparently not. Go to Profiles. We see that one. If I hit New Game, does it... Oh yeah, it does let Dare Mode. So that is interesting. That I'll have to try that sometime. But we've still got more. We gotta figure out with this game. We're just scratching surface. Hopefully we can find more. And I feel like the notes are definitely proving very helpful with knowing what the heck is going on with this game. And for anyone who is interested in seeing them for themselves, there should be a link to them in the description of the YouTube video, or of the stream on YouTube, or on the VOD. So that should be helpful for anyone who wants to go see my wiki-like notes. Because there's a good chance there's going to be more added between streams if I decide to play on the other save again. But since it's so early, it's mostly gonna be just running around grabbing pictures of the chess pieces and other stuff that I missed on stream. So there shouldn't be too much discovery happening off stream. I still want to keep most of that stuff on stream. As for who we raid, there is a good Brian who is doing blueprints again. I'm tempted to go raid him. I was watching him last night making music, and it was super cool. He heard the whole debacle of me having several slices of cake that weren't very good. So that was very silly. But I will be back on Thursday doing the modeling that we were supposed to do today. Working on Mac and Cheesy's model. Working on the outfit for it. So hopefully that comes out good. And hopefully I'm less dizzy on Thursday. We'll see. But I will see you guys then. gryznia.